Tried to fix it before the live started, but here we go. All right. So, few things to chat about while I get a couple of reps in before the clock strikes midnight. um, I'm ready to frog my brainstorming crochet up project that I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. I think was it row? Was it hold on 1, 2, 3, 4 about four? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 rows. I was 7 rows from being finished, but I'm not gonna finish it. Um, I'm going to frog it all the way to the last ribbed row all the way back. So what 33 minus 7, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. So 26 rows. I'll be frogging 26, 27, 28. I'll be frogging 28 rows back. 27 of them are 64 to 63 stitches a piece. And then the one ribbed row is like 8 stitches. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and frog it. Even though I think the next panel I'm about to do, I'm prepping for. I'm making a crochet pattern. I might need to go on ahead and get a Stitch Fiddle account because, like I said, when I be working on making a pattern, a grid, I'll mess up or something, and then like some menu come up, and then I click the back button, but then when I go back, it be done erase my progress, and I've done that like 3 times tonight already. Working on my new pattern. So yeah, I guess getting an account will alleviate that. Um, I don't know if that's with the paid account or if or what. So I'll get to see that. Right now, I'm like using it as a guest, but it is not. It's not cool because I can't seem to like go back to my progress without it erasing. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see about getting an account, and if that alleviates that. I just saw uh, one of my book hostess, one of my book club hostess, talk about the movie based on a book called Remarkably Bright Creatures. And she hasn't read the book yet, but she saw the movie. And she was saying how people was telling her that the movie had them bowling through while they was watching the movie. and she want to know if the hype is real or if they just putting 100 on 10. And she watched it, and and she found out for herself what it was. And I'm telling you, I had to cut the tension. I cut the tension with a joke. I cut the tension with a joke when I watched the movie, and and I had my own reaction. I cut that tension, boy. I had came up with a joke. I made up a joke. Um, the what's her name? Tubin. The water, the water that was across the way, from the from the from the from the from the aquarium that she worked at. Um, I made up a joke that that water was fresh water, and that helped me. That helped me ease up out of the ease up out of the what that feeling was. I made up a joke. I was like, the that water was fresh water, and she was like, "Oop." It was like she did what she did, but then and then she went and told Terry what she had did, and then Terry said that water was fresh water, and then she like, "Oops." So I told myself a joke, and I started laughing. But yeah, I'm reading the book for the second time. Um, I had read the book before I watched the movie. Now I'm reading it again after I watched the movie. I'm liking the book. I like the movie was good. It was cute. It's beautiful. I do recommend everybody go and watch it. I'm reading the book. You get like a different. You get the unabridged version when you read the book. The movie is good. It's good. You just get more details. You get the characters are fleshed out in the book. More so like her friends, and it seems like she closer to her friends than it seems in the movie. Like in the movie, she just seemed like she not feeling her knitting group, but in the book, it seems more like she is feeling it, and she's like just as concerned with the members in her knitting group as they are with her. But that don't it don't come off like that in the movie for whatever reason. But it does in the book, so that's why I like reading the book. Um, so yeah. Um, what else? Okay, so yeah, did I do okay? So crochet, I'll be frogging my brainstorming first draft. I'm gonna frog it all the way back. Um, what else? I'm working on a new pattern. Um, and I would like for my new pattern to be like my second panel to the sweater. So I'm gonna see how that goes. And I'm trying to write. Well, at first I tried to write it out on the grid, but it was looking kind of messy, and the boxes were like bleeding together. So I was like, eh. And then I was numbering them, but then I was numbering them incorrectly because I crochet left to right. not right to left, and how I was numbering them was right to left. So yeah. So I went to Stitch Fiddle and put my measurements all up in there, like how big I wanted my graph, the number of stitches across for the width and for the height, and it gave me a basic blank chart. Um, because that's all I have. I don't have a picture to pull up. I'm gonna be like inserting the information. Like I'm calculating it and coming up with the stitch count from um from another pattern. Somebody shared a pattern that they and a stitch count that they were using. Um but that stitch count isn't gonna work for me. So I'm figuring out the alternation. I'm figuring out the numbers from what they shared. I'm figuring out the numbers that I'm gonna be doing with the number of stitches that I'm gonna be crocheting, which would be my base of 64. So I technically wouldn't have it would technically match my burnt uh panel already, because I started with it with 64 when I actually meant to start it with 63. So whatever, I'm not, it's okay. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna frog it and frog it all the way back till I have 63, and then I'm gonna crochet it back up. I'm thinking in my head, boy, I sure wouldn't mind an electric ball winder um right now to catch this unraveling of this yarn that I'm about to unfurl. Um but yeah, so I guess the back is gonna be 64, the front is gonna be 63. They're gonna be two different patterns. I'm thinking that's where my brain ideas are going right at the moment. At the moment, that's where they're going. Um, I did make a live stream the other day. I was saying that I wasn't ready to take out the work. I ain't want to take it out. I ain't want to frog. But I slept on it. I woke up because I actually was thinking about frogging it. Like my first thought was like frog it, because I see that um I made I made this as my brainstorm. I crocheted up to see what my thoughts look like physically crocheted up. And now that I see it physically crocheted up, and have admired my handiwork and how it all looks, now I'm ready to like create the pattern that I was going for, like yeah. So um to see the handiwork and my idea, you can see it on my channel through the shorts. I did post it up so that you guys can see it. Yeah, that's where that's at. The next panel is of an idea of a, yeah, that I had been wanting to do for a while. It's been on my list. So I figure since I got to make 2 panels already, why not make the other panel something that I wanted to do, and accomplish that as well. So I looked up a tutorial. I don't know if I actually saw the one that I had on my list a while ago, but I had like a couple on my list. I see one. Oh, maybe I need to look it up as Sugar Skull. But I looked it up as Skull crochet sweater and it didn't come up. One of the ones that I had on my list for a while. I had it on my list. I added it to my list like before I knew the crochet skills that I know now. And I would look at it and be like, okay, I'm gonna learn these skills, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm a crochet it when I learn the skills. And I'm looking for it. I'm not seeing the exact specific one, but at the same time, it might be like a different skill, like a tapestry type of work. Cause some of them be like that. They don't be like crochet. Sometimes they be like tapestry or no. I think I think it was like what's it called? Um, embroidery. I think it's embroidery, but I do see one specifically because for some reason I'm like really feeling the double crochet because I guess because I just did the double crochet in my first panel pattern and I wanted to keep that up with the first panel pattern. But yeah, a lot of the skull patterns they be in like half double crochet. So I was like, can I work it with a double crochet and do the pattern? Um, but yeah, it's a pattern out there. It's kind of technical, a little more thought process involved because I'm not utilizing the same colors. So I'm trying to figure out what colors I can utilize and alternate, and it kind of is confusing. So I did locate a more simpler pattern, more my stilo, like and with the stitch that I would like to crochet with. So yay! Uh, and it looks like it's gonna fit the height. I don't know exactly though, but I guess what I need to do is like do like a gauge, which I am. I'm measuring the stitch thingy. I got 33 row's gonna go onto the front panel, and I'm guessing 33 on the back panel, but I don't know exactly because I'm not using the same pattern. But I am thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I actually like dreamed. I actually like dreamed of how I could incorporate the front panel's pattern to the back panel's pattern. So yeah, I'll be a creative. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do that. So I am gonna incorporate it. Um, so I think it'll be all right. I think it'll be all right. I think it'll be cool. It'll be like none other. It'll have my spin on it. It'll be creative. Yeah, it'll be simple because I would like to make this pattern. At the same time, I would like it to be like easy peasy. Um, the woman in the tutorial though, she did say like to use like bobbins. So I am gonna be, this is a color work, and it's a big color work. Like I don't think I've done a big color work like this before. I've done small color works. Um, last year, you can check my post and see my uh, previous color works. This one is gonna be bigger, so I'm going bigger. I'm going bigger this year. Like, oh my, I'm laughing because I am accomplishing new skills this year. Like, I did the ribbon skill. I did a ribbon like by itself this year. I have done ribbon before, but it was connected already, and I worked it from the piece on up and back. This year, I worked a ribbon all by itself, and uh, I'm getting ready to do this color work, and it's a pretty big color work for me. Um, it's gonna be the biggest stitch count color work I've ever done so far. And I gotta be prepared. I gotta get my bobbins ready and stuff so that I can work each side, the side without crossing the yarns, like without taking the yarns across so much. So yeah, I'm not gonna be crossing the the yarn. I'm gonna be um, figuring out how to use my both ends of the skein for one of the colors, and then for the other colors, uh, I probably I'm probably not gonna need any bobbins for the other color. But the way that yarn is set up, I do have it in like three separate. I have it in bobbin mode already for the main image yarn, the main yarn I'll be using for the image. Um, so yeah, this is big work. This is big work for me. I'm would like to make it as fun as possible. That's why I wanted to add it to the project I was working on already. Um, so we'll see. Because the one option is to work up the pattern that I'm already working up, and then make the second panel exactly the same as the first, which is a thought, a probability, an option. So that, yeah, that's an option. um, um, so we gonna see. Um, it looked like it's only 20 rows for the picture. So we'll see. We'll see. It sounds easy when I say 20 rows, but they do have intricate uh workings in the midst of them. Like I gotta work from 1 to 20. Now it's not. I can't. When I say it sounds easy, I kind of feel like I can jump from step 1 to step 20 and be done. Like, ooh wee, voila, I did it. But it's like it's all the other steps in between that I gotta see about. So yeah. And then before that, I got some rows to set up um to match the front part. I get to play around with the creativity. So basically, like yeah, the design. I get to design it so that it can match the front. So I'm gonna see about doing that, and that's why I was trying to work with the graph so I can graph it out and download the graph and save a copy of the graph and all that. So yeah, I'm gonna look and see about if the graph, if getting the account will help me to save my progress. Cause like I said, I done started the graph like 3 or 4 times, and then the side menu, I accidentally swiped the side menu open, and then I go to close the side menu, and it take me to the first page of creating the stitch. I mean, creating the chart, and then I click on it, and then all my progress gone. So I'm like, uh, um, I am liking that I'm understanding the stitch count this time, though. When I went to go and create the chart, I did understand the width of how many stitches per width and height. I understood that this time. Now, when I went to go and try the work Stitch Fiddle previous years prior, I didn't understand what that was talking about. It was like goo goo gaga. I was like, what? I don't know. What did you want from me? I don't know what you're talking about. Like, but now I understand what's being asked of the spaces to fill out to create the chart with the number of stitches. I'm like, okay, okay, all right. But I do understand. Like, I took a breath, I took a moment, and I was like, wow, I understood that this year. Like, and that's like the second time that done came up. Like one another time, I was looking at a crochet app, and it asked, "Are you a beginner crocheter or are you experienced?" And I was like, "Huh." Oh, let me think about it. Like, am I a beginner or am I experienced? Like, I think I'm a bit experienced. Like, I don't move from being a beginner crocheter to experienced. Like, what? So yeah, I took a moment to let that steep a little bit, and yeah, and then the um yeah, I understood the stitch count, and that's so cool when you put in the width and the height. It tells you the width and the height of the stitch count. It tells you how many stitches are in your work. I'm like, what? So okay, so okay, I have crocheted like close to in this one project, this one panel, I've crocheted close to 2,100, was it 115, something like that. That would have been my whole project if I had a crochet all the way up to 33 rows. But I crocheted like up to 26 rows. So yeah. But yeah, it shows you how many stitches is are in your work. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, cool. That's excellent to see. Like, wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. I crocheted over like 2,000, 2,000 stitches, Lord. And in one project. So yeah, I'll be taking all them stitches out and starting back with the correct number for the pattern, and then starting on this color work. Um, my biggest color work ever so far. I'm excited, and I'm glad somebody showed what they've done. Even though I'm not gonna be doing the exact thing, like the exact number, like they were crocheting a bigger color work, like they had more stitches. I'm not gonna be doing that. No, not right now. No. Bring it down a little bit. Bring it down a little bit. So even though I'm not gonna be crocheting the number, what they showed is very helpful. I'm gonna be able to formulate my own pattern to come up with the number of stitches I need. Like what they showed was sufficient. And they knew that too. They was like, look, this is the number I did. That's basically how they said it. They were like, this is what I did, and I'm gonna show you what I did, and then I'll show you the pattern, and then you can crochet more or less stitches to your your liking. And they were like, this is the size I made. You can crochet the size you want to make, depending on the number of stitches you wanna crochet. So yeah, I'm gonna tweak it to the number of rows and I mean stitches that I would like to crochet. So that it was like kudos, like for people that share like what they have, how they have it, it's very helpful. So I like that. I like it a lot. I gotta do some. I was sitting here doing the math because I was like, I know it can be done. How can I get this done? And I was sitting and writing all the numbers out and dividing numbers and adding numbers and subtracting numbers to figure out and the formula that would help me figure out the number of stitches that I needed that worked for me. And based on the number of stitches that was being shown, so like I got all the information and I just gotta, I was figuring out the formula. I figured out the formula, and now I gotta go. I was on row 3, and I had figured out row 3, and then I just go row by row and do the calculation. Do the calculation to figure out the number of stitches to make my grid. Lord have mercy. I was like, wow, this really is mathematical. I was like, what? So I was like, okay. I was like, calm down. Because kind of, sort of, I was like, math? What? But then I was like, calm down, calm down, calm down. Like, math is like the most natural subject that there is. Like, math is natural. Like, you can't get by no. Math is natural. It's about as natural as it comes. It's mathematics. So I was like, okay, okay. Calm down. Math is natural. I got this. So yeah, I got up to about, I figured out the formula. Like I said, I figured out row 3, and then I just gotta go and do that 20, 19, 18, 17, 17 more times, 16 more times for each row. And yeah, I'll be doing my biggest color work, and I think it's gonna be good. I've got color work on the brain since I learned about it. It looks good. TL Yarns showed how to color work. Um, I haven't done her okay yet. I didn't do her okay yet because it was kind of big for me. I was sticking to like the smaller color works, like no more than 20 stitches. And I think her color work is like 30 some stitches. I was like, that's big. Wow. But this year, I'm going big. Like, I'm about to embark on this color work that's gonna be like 64 stitches wide and 33 stitches. Well, okay, no. My entire work is gonna be that long, but yeah, whatever. Anyways, it's gonna be bigger than anything I've done so far. Like, Oh my goodness. And it looks good. It looks good. It's the stitch that I'm ready to work with. I have done color work with the half double crochet. It looked nothing. I don't know what. Okay, so no, 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 no. I didn't do that with half double crochet. I did that with single crochet. I think I had made my first color work was a Pokemon ball. Um, and I think I shared a picture of that. Um, I think I did. I think I did. My most recent, and that was a few years ago actually. The Pokemon ball. Um, the color works that I did last year were actually a bit better. So I have improved. Uh, Indubitably, like the skills is popping. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe if you hadn't already. Thank you so much for supporting the live stream. Share it, share it. You can see my updates. If you like to crochet along, I got crochet live streams where I am the crochet companion. Whether you're crocheting, weaving, needle punching, knitting, sewing, studying, cleaning out your cabinets, you can uh, have the live stream playing and enjoy. So yeah, really, really enjoying the colors that I'm working with. Um, you can see the progress on my um, channel. They're on the shorts tab. You can also comment on the community tab that's available. We have a community tab for the community. I seen somebody Cartman been on my mind. I've been is it the summertime? Whenever I don't know. Cartman is a pal of mine. I tell you. Um, I was like, let Cartman at it. Let Cartman do it. Cartman got it. Cartman got it. Somebody crocheted a Cartman, and I was like, perhaps I may crochet a Cartman as well. I might crochet it like a color work, so a picture. We'll see. I might crochet a picture of him and the one with the green hat. I might crochet them. I have been enjoying seeing the color works that I'm seeing. I seen someone crochet ghost face. Um, I was looking at that to see if I wanted to crochet that, but I I don't have all the colors to crochet him because um I hadn't re-upped. I'm crocheting with the yarn that I have at the moment, and that's why I was looking around for patterns too, because the other skull sweater that's on my list to crochet, it has one, two, three colors at least. And I'm like, if I crochet with the colors I have, it's just kind of gonna be a bit confusing to me because they're not gonna match the ones that are in the graph. So I looked for a different one and I found a perfect pattern that coincides with the yarn that I have, so that it's easy, simple, and fun, along with the stitch that I would like to use. So I'm gonna rock with that one for now. It is a new pattern that I've just seen this year. I don't think I've seen it any other year. The other ones I've seen previous years, but this one is more simple. And maybe it wasn't on my radar before, but yeah, it is now. It got my attention now because it's all but like the exact same um yarn matchup for me. So that's real good. So it's very simple for me to see what um, yarns I'm gonna be working with and how I'm gonna be switching them up. So very easy, like because if there's an A and a B yarn, so you choose your A color and then you choose your B color. So it's gonna be very easy for me to match that up. Um, yeah. So the short the short that I posted, that's of what I've been working on for the past couple of weeks. Yeah, that's what's about to be frogged. Oh yeah, I did put it in the title, but yeah, just trying to make it clear. That's what's about to be fall. That's what I've been working on. And that's why I didn't want to frog it because I've been working on it and I'm just like ah, but I'm over it now. I'm gonna frog it. I'm gonna frog it because I'm like, why not? Why not? Why not frog it and crochet it up right the first time? Like, why not? Why not frog it? If I can frog it, why not? Why not? Just frog it, do it over again. It's not like I have a. It's not like I can't frog it, you know. Like it can be frog. It's like I don't know, because I was thinking about it. I was like, well, what's the rush? What's the hurry with me trying to get this done? And then I've I've changed my mind about the number of stitches, and I'm at the point where I do see all of my ideas. You know, I wrote my ideas down. I crocheted my ideas up. Now looking at it from page to 3D, literally, I see where I would like to change my mind, make a few out out alters. You know, like I'm the one creating this. I get to make the shots. I get to say what's up. I get to say what number of stitches I crochet up. I get to say how my work looks. So yeah, it's I get to change my mind, and so yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm exercising my creative progress. I get to change my mind. I get to unravel this work that I've done. And I get to unravel it all the way back to the point where I got the stitches where I would like to make the alterations and move accordingly with the alterations. What's there's no there's and that's all good. That's all good. Like yay, that's what creating is about. That's what crocheting is. Like you got the power. When you got that crochet hook and you got that yarn, you can make the alterations. So I'm gonna be making the alterations. That was cool. I had fun crocheting up my ideas and seeing them in 3D mode. That was so much fun. Now that I've gotten it out of my system, because that's kind of how it feels. It's like, okay, now that I've crocheted up my ideas, I see them 3D. Now, and then I didn't want to move forward because I counted the rows and I saw where I was altern, al, alt, alternating back between the ideas that I had written down on the paper. So what this frogging is like a wiping of the boards, a wiping away all the ideas and coming through with a clear idea after seeing all the ideas and how they look. Now I'm clarifying the ideas, right? So that's cool. That's cool to see as well. That's cool to come to the conclusion of the clarification. That I'll be partaking. So yeah, we're doing that. That's what's up. That's what's up. Oh my goodness. I was watching somebody do a reaction and the actor Raj was on there and he did his laugh. I was like, he does that laugh like no other. Oh my goodness. uh, so yeah, that's what's on my agenda. I didn't read today. I didn't read today because whatever. I didn't make it a priority. Um I almost was kind of like, so what if I don't read today? Like, because one of my reading pals, she was like, well, maybe we'll get some reading done this weekend because we were talking about like how we've been with reading for the past couple of days. And she was like, maybe we'll get some reading done this weekend. And I was like, and if we don't, oh well. But I didn't say that. I didn't say that back to her. I just was like, I just liked the comment. But in my space to myself, I was like, and if I don't get any reading done, oh well. Like I was like, oh well. I mean, if I don't get it done, I just don't. I mean, I did read on Friday and I did read on Saturday. So I was like, if I don't read on Sunday, oh well. I was like, oh well. So I'll just read on Monday. So yeah, I'll probably be reading to later on today. um, Remarkably Bright Creatures, and then maybe some Iron Flames. I hadn't picked up Iron Flames. Iron Flames was kind of egging me, Lord. Like, ugh, man. Like, it was egging me, like, like, it's not like the first book. And I hear Onyx Flames is where it's at. So I'm only reading Iron Flames to get the. Did I say Onyx Storm? I don't know what I said, but I meant Onyx Storm. Onyx Storms is where it's at. That's what I heard. Um, I also heard I have to read Iron Flames to get to Onyx Storm. So that's why I'm reading Iron Flames. It's igging me the characters. It's almost like I need to detach. I hadn't read that book in like in weeks, but just talking about it, I'm feeling the frustration. Like I got flustered just bringing it up, like real about it. Like the characters in it, it doesn't seem like it's flowing cohesively with what was established between uh, uh, the silver one and Zayden, and the connection they had between their dragons from the first one. But oh well, I'm trying to get over that. Then everybody feels like they're a suspect, and everybody feel like they setting up everybody. It's just how it feels. And then what's her friend Rand? Because for some reason I felt like Zayden. I felt like he was an imposter, because he wanted her to have up her guards, even though they were supposed to be spending time together. So I kind of felt like he was an imposter. So I was kind of waiting on him to shapeshift. I thought he was a shapeshifter. And then Rhiannon, I thought she was setting up Sorengale when they was out and about, because she was like, "Don't worry, nobody's around. You can tell me." And then after Sorengale says a little something, something, then here come the other folks um approaching them, and I'm like, was that a setup, or did she really not know that they was out and about, and she felt like Sorengale could tell her something right then, or was that a setup? Like I'm just like, everybody's a suspect. Like ever since like they was telling Sorengale to like put her shields up and she got to be more careful and stuff like that, I just feel like everybody is just like their own little spot, and I'm just like, and then especially after Sorengale went through what she went through, and then how the teachers did that, like yeah, the teacher, the instructors, how they did that to them, and brought them to that field, and then they had to find their way. I'm going in the spoiler territory, but all of that has just been a bit merch. Like it's not. It's like it's untrusting. Like everything that they done went through this second year. Ugh. Mm. So yeah, I hadn't read it in like a couple of years. I'm about to say a couple of years. I hadn't read it in a couple of weeks because I need to detach, because I was all up in my feelings, and I was like, well, what's gonna happen next? And then because Sorengale, she didn't want to tell Rayan because she trying to keep her safe. And then the teachers, or the instructor, or the whoever he is, he acting all kinds of sneaky, and then he taking it out on Sorengale, and I'm like, why are they acting like that towards they own people? Like, that's I don't. And then what they've been doing, and then how they got the writers not wanting to read books, and one of the writers had like went to the I see, if I keep talking I'm gonna get into spoilers, but yeah, so I need to find a way to like detach, because I'm just like cranking up, crank. I just feel so wound up. um I felt so wound up reading those chapters leading up to like chapter 18. I think I'm on chapter 19 or 20, somewhere around up in there. Um, I actually was ahead, a little bit ahead, like around 20, chapter 27, but I went back some because I felt like I missed something. So I went back just before like chapter 18, like around like 16 or 17 or something like that, and reread that. So yeah, I'm around there somewhere. So I gotta figure out a way to like relax when I'm reading that book so that it's not so uh it's not so wound up for me. Like it's not relaxing to read that book at the moment. So yeah, I gotta figure that out. I gotta see how I'm going to make that happen. Um, because it's like it's borderline suspenseful. There is suspense in there, so I'm like walking the line of suspense. Like I'm when I'm reading it out, like I'm very it's very suspenseful reading that book because I don't know what's gonna happen. And the way she talking, and ugh, like I don't know. And then the way the characters coming out, like I said, Zayden seemed like he wasn't himself. The way he talking, um, Rihanna, like I said, sound like she was sitting on. It just like it's suspenseful, and then it's how she's talking about the characters too. Like it ain't. It's not just me. It's not me coming up with that feeling. She she was thinking that too. She was thinking that Zayden might not have been Zayden a little bit. Like she kind of questioned it a little bit, but it hadn't come up that that wasn't him or that I mean, yeah, so that was him. But she kind of throwed it out there a little bit. It's almost like if you catch it, you you'll you could um go into that feeling of is he or isn't he himself? But she brushed it off and she didn't think nothing else of it. But she done already throwed it out there to the reader and I heard it and so I went with it and I was just like, "Ooh, Lord, I don't know if that's him or not." And then because she was talking about hiding the books, but she felt like she ain't need to hide the books because she was around him. And I was like, "Yeah, it seemed like y'all." Oof. So yeah, I need to figure out how to calm down when I read that book. I need to figure out how to be calm reading that book. Cause yeah, she ran up. Oh, see, if I keep talking about it, I want to talk about what has transpired in the book, cause maybe that will help. But yeah, that's where I'm at in the book. I need to figure out a way to calm my nerves while I read that book, cause I'm ugh. Um, what Despicable Me would say, he's sitting on the pins and the needles. Reading that book. That's how I feel reading that book. Like, and then it's like, do I want to read the rest? It's like, it's like, oh, what's gonna happen? Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah. Um, I don't know. Maybe I need to drink some chamomile tea before I drink that book. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I probably need to drink some chamomile tea while I'm reading that book so I can calm down. Like, so I can be calm reading that book because it's its own caffeine reading that book. Like, I mean, it had me wound up tight. I'm telling you, like just talking about it, I just felt all the feelings of just being wound up tight. So yeah, I need to um have my chamomile tea, probably drink a cup of chamomile tea before I even begin the book, and then have me another cup while I'm reading the book. I need to set a calm ambience while I'm reading that book because it's it's wound tight at the moment with that book. So let me get off that subject. Remarkably bright creatures is more calm. Whew, it's a more calm book. Um, I'm liking the difference that I see between the movie and the book, and I'm really like focusing on like seeing the difference in the events mainly. Not so much as the books, but more like okay, so yeah, okay, so with the characters, like it's like slightly different, but when you watch the movie without reading the book, it's beautiful, just in its own in its own way. But the book is like certain scenes in the book get its gets flushed out, gets its um more details. Um to me, the movie seemed more fast paced than the book. The book is slow. The book is slower. It's a slower pace um, than the movie. The movie seems so fast compared to the book. The book really fleshes out the scenes, the characters. Um, I think I yeah, because it actually might be one scene in the book, the a couple of scenes in the book that's not even in the movie. I ain't even peeped that till right now, but yeah. Well, of course it is, but a couple of main scenes in the book aren't in the movie. Like in the movie, you might get I think there's a flashback scene of it, but it's not fleshed out like it is in the book. Um, yeah, you get like a second or so of it. In the book, you get hours. You get hours of the scene. You get night and day. At first it was night daytime, then it turned nighttime, then it turned back daytime, then it turned back nighttime in the book. In the movies, you get a flashback in the daytime and then it's on to the next scene. Yeah. And yeah, it's a couple of scenes like that. And then there's some scenes that have been switched up entirely. Like it's similar, but it's not the same as the book. Um, and you get it's some scenes that happen, but with different characters. So in the movie, a scene happened, but it was with a different character than it happened in the book. Um, yeah. And then there's a scene that does happen in the book, but it doesn't happen in the movie where I'm at now. I just read a part in the book. But yeah, I like it. I like it. I'm almost finished with it. Not quite though. But yeah, I'll probably read it later on and get closer to being finished with it. Using a book butler um to see how that goes with um clocking my reading process progress, seeing how that goes. It's really not accurate because I didn't, I haven't went in and edited it to the day that I started reading it and all that. But yeah, you can go in and edit all of that and all that, and I'm just trying it out, seeing um what it presents. So far, it's presenting a little kitty cat sitting at the desk with his book, with a lamp you can turn off and on, with a stopwatch, like a timer type of thing, and I turn that on while I'm reading, and then turn it off, and it has some other features on there where I can like um, write down quotes to the book and share quotes from the book. I haven't done that yet though, but we'll see how that goes. Thank you all so much for watching with me. Do subscribe and like and share, comment if you dare. um, all kinds of goodies and freebies happening in the month of June to pop off the summer. You got flip flop smoothie, mango smoothies available, movie tickets, um, free meals. I did post a few free things. Oh yeah, for graduation, graduates get to get freebies as well from different restaurants and Ulta Beauty. Graduates get um, there's restaurants that give graduates merch, hats, shirts, a congratulations note. So I did share some of those posts. Um, there are places that give um, birthday goodies out. So you got your graduates goodies, your birthday goodies, your June goodies. So check out those um, things that are available and let me know what goodies you've enjoyed. Let me know if you participated in National Donut Day. The previous years prior, I was a participant. This year, not I didn't participate. So yeah, let me know what you all are participating. If you have collected your graduation goodies from any places, let me know how that went and what you received and all those good things. Let me know what's up. This is Tina Ballet.